Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk KrissyO. I'm your host, KrissyO, and this is my co-host, Jay.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys? Now, tonight's topic, we're going to get straight into it. Fuck the introduction. How you doing? How your day been? Good? How your day was?
It was good, yeah.
We're going to get straight into it. I'm very passionate about this topic.
Let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
So, we talk about a lot of stuff. People talk about love and guy friends and girlfriends and situations. When do we ever talk about workplace crap?
Okay.
So tonight's topic is workplace issues, dramas, just talking about workplace situations, my nigga. So, you want to get into it? Let's talk about it.
Let's see. Like, workplace situations could be like, you got that one person. I don't know. It's like you just get a certain vibe. It's like they don't like you or something like that, and they might be friendly to everybody else, but when it comes to you, just give off this little vibe, like, oh, all right, whatever. So, I done faced things like that before, and
Man, so we gonna start off talking about coworkers?
Of course.
Okay, yeah. I always have that situation. I done been in jobs where people tell me, oh, when you first started working here, I didn't like you.
Okay.
And I be like, why? Oh, because you look like you was all that. I'm the most friendliest person. My close friends are my ex-coworkers, former coworkers, So I don't be understanding how people do that. But people be having an image of you as soon as you come through the door. So
I mean, a lot of people think I'm like bougie in a sense or something that. Anyway,
I'm just being honest.
Anyway, so like, but I'm really not. Like,
you really not.
Yeah, like I'm really cool or whatever like that. But I do like to take care of myself or whatever like that. But other than that, people.
I know when we first met, it's like you. At first, I used to watch, cause yeah. Then after a while, I don't even know how we started talking. You know how crazy ass coworker that we talked about one of these episodes, but she would be talking and I just listen to you. That's why I wanted him on this podcast with me, because I would just listen to the shit he tell her, and it used to be so funny. But
oh my goodness, where?
I'm telling you, coworkers can be, you can love them and you can hate them. Like, give us an example of a situation that a coworker had you fucked up, or a funny situation.
Okay, so one time I was at a job, excuse me, so a manager and I thought, we was pretty cool or whatever like that. So, once when it was time to get a raise and everything like that, brought me in the office, sat me down. He was like, yeah, really wanted to give you the raise, but kind of came because of X, Y, and Z or whatever like that. And I'm just like, oh, man, that's some fake whole shit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I felt played about it. I was younger then and all that too, so I wanted to smack the fuck out that boy, plain and simple, like right then and there. Cause he was younger and all that too. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, you trying to play. But,
Man.
got me out of that situation. So, yeah, we on to better things now. But,
I started retail. I've been in retail since I was 20.
Okay.
And I had a situation where in one of the jobs, I was a manager.
Okay.
And I think I was under 25.
Okay.
And the lady used to work there. She was like 40-something, or, around that age. She would not, take instructions from me.
Okay.
And it used to be so crazy, because she'll be like, that's the little girl. No, bitch. The little girl is at your house. I'm a grown woman. And it's like, it was so crazy, dealing with her, because it was like bullshit all the time.
Facts. I'm gonna be honest, man, I done been in situations where, people just run up to you and just be gossiping and all that type of stuff like that. And I'm like, what you telling me that for? That's not benefiting us in any type of manner here. Stop with all that gossiping.
I mean, it depends on what the gossip is, because I want to hear it. I just don't want to be involved. And I know when you listening, you involved, but I just be wanting to know all the gossip in the store.
See, like,
And
I be
then,
trying to stay far from the
man,
gossip.
fuck that. I won't hear everything.
But everybody come
But
up
I
to
don't want to
me.
be in it.
Everybody come up to me, Jonathan, did you get a gun on
Exactly.
I'm like,
People still come to you and tell
like,
you. Shit, when I worked in the back, I used to be the counselor. It's like people be knocking on my door. Can I talk to you? And it used to be so funny, man. I'm telling you.
So yeah, man. Like, what's another situation I've been in? Like, I'm gonna be honest. I done been in like messing with one chick, and then might have ended that,
one of them,
and then started messing with another chick, and yeah, like I definitely learned from that. And I vowed not to do that again.
Man, messing with somebody you work with at work is kind of like crazy, because you will get in your feelings if you see them.
Ruin your whole day in this thing.
Ruin his whole day.
Man, look, I'm telling you, like,
Man, you said something about managers. Okay, so to me, I feel like managers be forgetting where they come from. Okay. So you started from the bottom and you worked your way to the top. Some come in the door, but they just feel like they could handle you any kind of way, say anything they want to say to you, and you supposed to take that. Right. I done got fired from plenty of jobs for whooping her ass, like fighting. Like that's why, like, when I be in situations like where I'm a manager, I try to think, I never forget where I come from, and I don't try to feel like I'm better than somebody. Right. Because them managers be messy. They be on some shit if they ain't fucking their coworkers.
So yeah, that's funny you said that. Like, I got a partner that's like a manager or whatever. Like, he kind of be, whatever. But that's neither here nor there. But we just talking about workplace situations. So
Man, let's talk about these customers.
Okay.
Man.
Bruh, I had a customer today, man. I'm talking about, I was headed to lunch, stopped me, asked me a couple of questions, whatever like that. So I'm thinking it's real quick type, thinking I can pass them off type. No, I was stuck with him for like 10 minutes or something. So I'm like, all right, cool, bet. About to clock out. He caught me right before I'm about to clock out. He's like, excuse me. So I'm like, oh my God. So it's one thing catching a customer or whatever like that, but when you, off from them, like, you exit them. But when that same customer catch you right back, oh, it's a nerve. It's a nerve struck then, because you like, what do you want? Like, you can't find nobody. What do you want?
Am I the only person in this store that you keep? Man,
So, like, yeah, man, dude ended up, like, holding me for, like, another 10 minutes. Now I'm 20 minutes late.
What was he talking about?
He was getting some items, and that
he wanted you to, see, they be wanting you to walk with them and hold their hand.
That's exactly what it was.
Shop.
Fuck them. And he was like, oh man, Walmart got this. I'm like, oh man, I never even seen that. We ain't got that. And he was like, man, y'all gotta have it. So I'm trying to look for it or whatever. But it's not even pulling up. I'm like, bro, we don't have that. Like, now you starting to like piss me off. And now like the whole attitude is gonna change now. Like,
man.
Excuse me, let me find you some help, bro.
Wait, man, I had just recently I had this guy. Okay, so it's this guy and this woman. They was buying flooring or something. So he was like, he asked the cashier for some help. So she came outside, and me and DL was outside. That's another coworker, right? His coworker. So they went outside. She can't get us outside. So he like, man, Chris, go, go see what they want while I finish this up. So I go. Yeah, I don't want you. That's the man. I was like, hey, how can I help you? Oh, I don't want you. What I did you? I just feel like you wouldn't know. How? And it's so crazy, because that same day before that, I had a woman who needed help in flooring, and it's flooring. And I started off in this job in flooring, but this woman was like, she needed help. So I paged for the guy, and he was like, man, can you just help her, because I'm with another customer? And so I was like, well, what do you need? Well, what do you know? What? So I was already aggravated about something going on in my personal life. So I'm just like, ma'am, I'm trying to help you. Well, you don't work in Florida. Well, you might have a question that I can answer. This is my job. I work here. How can I help you? Well, I don't know because you might not. I said, you know what? Don't worry about it. Figure it out yourself. Man, I walked off. Man, I promise you. And then later on that day, this man and this woman, and the man was like, oh, I want him. I want to talk to him. No offense to you. None taken. Let's see how long you going to wait till he come. And he had to come outside to talk to boy because he wouldn't go inside. Because why would you like, for one minute, it'll be like, oh, you supposed to know everything in the fucking store. Where is a shabuba? Oh, what? A shabuba. What is that? Well, you work here. You supposed to tell me what it is. Then you'll get the customers that feel like you don't know nothing because you a girl. Like, oh, well, you're not a girl, but I'm a girl. But I'm a woman. It's crazy. You ever had some other crazy customers?
I've had pleasant customers too. Like I had customers that like.
Tell us about that.
Like came in there, started helping them, and you know that's not even my job. And somebody else try to come and help them, and they like, nah, I want him. And I just
that make you feel good though when people do that.
Facts,
like every job don't have horror stories. Like you do have some good customers.
Facts. Like,
but I'm gonna talk about like they say. Let me talk about these hoes. I'm gonna talk about these bad customers. Man, I have so many stories about customers, bro. Like I did so many years in resale. Man, at the casino when I was working at the casino years ago at La Verge, I was working in a buffet. Man, they had this man. It's like I don't like another want you to go. This a buffet. He was like, well, my legs hurt. Can you go get my food for me? Sir, I don't know what you want to eat. Right. Well, what they got tonight? Fuck if I know. I just clocked in and started serving drinks. I don't know. Right. Sir, they have a lot of stuff. They got crabs in the middle. They got salad. Like, what do you want? Well, I don't know. How they make it? Bruh, I'm telling you. And didn't even tip. But I said they got chicken, this and that, and I really got his plate and he didn't even tip. But then you had some people on them, concert nights, man, they be so drunk. They used to give some great tips. I missed the casino, but I was about to fight with somebody and they felt threatened and they fired me.
Yeah, so like I recently was helping a customer. Once again, not even my job. Like helping a customer was, all right, so the company, yes, you're supposed to help the customer, but my job title, like, not so much. Like, that's not really what I'm supposed to do. There's other people for that. So,
other people, huh?
Yeah, like, other people.
See, when y'all used to go, yeah.
So, I mean, there's
other people, yeah.
Other associates, excuse me.
Yeah, because that's when y'all used to look like, worker. I mean, y'all used to look like customers yourselves. Now y'all look like workers. Now that's what I was about to say.
Oh, I hate that too, by the way. It's just, it's fun though. But, so, yeah, like, recently helping a customer, whatever like that. So I needed help myself. So I asked one of the guys, hey, Ryan, help me with this, whatever like that. So got it and dude left, whatever like that. So the lady ended up giving a tip or whatever like that. Now, I could have been a dog and like, boom, pocketed, kept on moving, hey, bro, appreciate it, and whatever like that. But he was walking around like, hey, shut it down, gave a little tip, whatever like that. Look, man, since you helped me, I'm gonna be real and, split it with you. Cause he honestly was like, oh man, keep it, bro.
Damn, they was tipping y'all? I know, see, when we used to load customers. Ooh,
yeah, that's what it was.
A load?
Yeah.
I said, when we load customers, they used to give us some money.
Yeah, like,
and they'll be like, don't take it. But then certain store managers be like, shit, you better take that shit.
Like,
you ain't got to put nobody in your business. Don't tell nobody.
Like, and that ain't even happening. Whatever. But yeah, like, so I done had a lot of instances where, it's like, baby, look, you did a fantastic job. So, I don't have all the bad customers.
I had bad. But y'all don't want to hear the good. Y'all know what good people do. Y'all want to hear the bad.
But
you want to hear
where you want
to hear where you was about to jump across the counter and bitch slap a customer. That's what y'all want to hear. Y'all want to hear about the good customers.
So like, I mean, once upon a time I did, like I was a manager, so yeah.
Managers.
The one time that I really had to like interact with the customers more on like the register and all that type of stuff like that. So like, yeah.
I just feel like sometimes these managers are not trained. First of all, some of them are not people persons or person, however you would want to say that. Sometimes they can be a good manager, but they pride and egos get in the way.
Thanks.
Or sometimes they dick get in the way because they want to fuck. Or they strap get in the way because they want to fuck. But yeah, don't play with me. I'm just saying, I encounter a lot of good managers.
Mm-hmm.
Great managers. I feel like I am one. And if I ever be your manager and y'all watching this, y'all better tell how I used to get down. Man, I'm telling you, it was no such thing as you do this, you do that, you do this. Man, we used to work together. And sometimes I'd be like, hey, you know, when I was working at CVS, man, me and my crew, man, I'm telling you, you run the register, clean the front up. I'm gonna stock all the stuff that need to be front the store and all that. Man, I'm telling you, we used to have it down packed, but it was that one bitch I told you about earlier. She would not do nothing. It's like she used to make it so complicated because she would not take advice from a 20-some-year-old. And I'd be like, baby, I don't give a fuck. Back to these, but managers, like they have some good managers out there. And they have some bad ones. Tell me about a situation, and this is a job interview, y'all. Tell me about a situation that you had a bad manager, and how did you handle it?
Basically about earlier when I was speaking on wanting to slap the fuck out that boy. I'm gonna be honest, like I had to take the high road in it. Like I had to keep the job, so I ain't slap the fuck out of him, but I definitely wanted to, but man, you know, I just definitely feel like, me personally, I don't ever trip off of a job. I just take myself out of that job and find something else. So
it ain't that easy. I don't know, for a man it might be. I'm just saying for like recently, I had issues with my job, and I could have took myself out that situation so long ago, but I didn't. And yeah, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes it don't be easy to just do that, because especially if you have this amount, like you getting paid this amount, and then every job you come across be under.
I'm gonna be honest with you, like my manager job, very, very nice. Like I'm talking about, I was there one day, I was off, and I didn't come back after that. Like somebody else had to get the keys and everything. I didn't return at all. And I took a pay cut after that. Like,
but that's because you walked away from it. Well, no, that's the same thing.
But regardless of what, it's like, I mean, I don't tolerate the
disrespect.
So, I mean, I done had a job where, like, I was on a job a week and 2 days. On the second day of the second week, the manager, you know, got a little spicy, and I just, you know.
That's spicy.
A little spicy, like. So I had to, you know, take myself out of that situation, because I knew I wasn't going to last longer had I stayed. So, you know.
I know one job I walked in, I worked that day and never came back.
So I'm gonna tell you, the one thing I don't let slide is when people say, "Oh, don't you?" They just act like that, something like that. Like, I don't care how they act with you, but over here they gonna act a certain way.
I used to say, when the new people would come in and it was a certain two managers that they had issues with, I'd be like, "Well, this one is a bitch. Try to stay far away from her." But the other one, I'd be like, that's just her. But she's all bark, no bite. So, you know, that's just her. I used to tell people that.
Truly, like, even managers like that, like, I usually be cordial with them. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm cool with them or nothing like that. Like, I'm very cordial with them or whatever like that. And being cordial with them, I don't even see the same thing coming towards me. I may see it like on the outside looking in. I might see them interacting with others like that.
And do it ever make you feel like, why? What's wrong with me?
No, I just be like,
fuck it.
That's the way it's supposed to be. You keep that over there. Don't come over here with that. Like, yeah. So, you know.
Well, I'm just saying, like, managers. I try to be fake with managers.
Okay.
But sometimes it just don't work. I feel like a manager is weak. When a store manager, supposed to run the store like it's a ship.
Very much so.
You are the captain. You determine everything. But when your captain is weak, then your crew gonna be weak.
Very much
and
so.
See, I just left out of a job where the store manager was a weak man. Okay. First of all, he young-minded. He come in the store with his pride. And the thing is, he don't want to hear no problems because he feel that you are the problem. So if you identify a situation with him as a store manager, and I know it's a chain of command, but if you feel like he open and you have a dialect with him, he'll see you as a threat because you speaking up. So they want them yes men. And they do shit thinking that it's you, but the whole time it be the one that's under them, like a street. Man, I don't care what it is. It's like a street deal. It be your right hand man be the one that be fucking over you, and you so busy watching the others that you can't see what's going on right there. Like I don't like it. I don't.
One of my previous jobs, like, man, I had a manager similar to that. Like, so I had a meeting once, and you know, I kind of vocalized some things or whatever like that, and I saw, like, as soon as I started vocalizing, they was like, well, maybe you should. They kept pointing the finger at us rather than like maybe looking at the managers or even taking a little feedback. So I was just like, well, you know, I'm good on that. Like, I'm not going to talk to you about that anymore. Like, any other problems that I have, either I'm going to handle them myself,
or it's just not going to get handled,
or I'm going to take myself out of the situation, like I said up earlier. So, like, yeah, that's the way I handle situations like that. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, and you know, I tell you that all the time. Like, my current manager, like, this is the overall best manager that I've had in a job setting, like, period. Like, and a lot of people like see him and like interact with him, and they don't really care for him and all that type of stuff like that. But like, even like, I can get to see him on a different level. So like, yeah, like, I see the way that he really like take up for you and everything like that. Cause you know, a lot of managers, they'll just throw you under
the bus or don't say nothing because they so worried about their own job.
Exactly. And I done been standing there, and I done been around the corner listening, and I done heard this man like taking up for the team, like, not just for one person.
And that's a captain.
Right, exactly.
That's a captain.
Exactly. So
you know, you don't let outsiders come in your store and dictate this and that. Like, you have to, like, to be a manager, I feel like you really have to be strong-minded and have a backbone, because that's your crew. You should know what your crew capable of and what they about. But these managers today, like, you go with them with a problem. Your job is to solve problems, handle situations. You go to them, they'll tell you sensitive, and that's one thing I don't like as a female. You can't tell me I'm sensitive. You know, I done had a lot of shit happen to me in life where I was who I needed to be. So don't call me sensitive. Then mess with my intelligence and tell me your mama did this and that. You never seen her cry. Of course not. Because what? You don't know what the fuck your mama had going on at no job. And you gonna tell me what you didn't see yet because you was a child at home. You don't know what she put up with at her job or whatever. So I just feel like these managers that we have, we do have some that's good, or you know, in the world, because it's people. It's your personality. So if you a good person, you'll be a good manager. But if you just like a dirty person that just like Donald Trump or somebody, you gonna react, especially. And I don't care about no bullshit about that she might be getting beat at her house and come in. Man, it don't work like that. Right. I know hurt people, but you don't play God and fuck with people's jobs because you have an issue with them, or you don't like them because they look better than you. Like,
I've been in a situation just like that too. I had a manager just like that, doing those very things. And once when I saw that, like, people was telling me like, oh Jonathan, man, you should move up. Da, da, da. I was like, man, listen, I cannot, like, cause she get to playing with me like that. I'm telling you, it's not gonna end well. So it's best that I just leave. Right. Once again, I was there one day and the next I wasn't. Like,
man, so when we face situations like that, what you think you can do to avoid?
I think personally, like, I know this is cliche, but just try to keep your head down. No.
I'm not interrupting.
Okay, all right. Just keep your head down and just try to, you know.
That's bullshit. I'm interrupting. So I had a situation that I was dealing with shit at my job. And every time y'all watch the episodes, y'all see that every basically the last 2-3 episodes, I'm saying like I'm stressed or my job or situation, but whatever the case, I had a manager that told me, keep your head down, like be on the test. And I really feel like in my heart of hearts, I feel like he really was telling me the only thing he could tell me, because I feel like he knew what was coming. He knew the storm was coming, and that's the only thing he could say, get your umbrella and look down. But I feel like you can't put your head down and you can't avoid it, because if a bitch or a wannabe black man is out for you, they gonna come for you. Like, you could stay out the trouble, because like, answer this, y'all, because I'm getting personal. Because y'all know how that wine be doing me. But I feel like they come for stupid things. So the whole time you could have the best employee, and they try to keep their head down like you say, and still be a target, because that captain that ain't running the ship right in the beginning, he trying to X out all the strong. He don't understand that he Xing out the strong people. But you stuck with them weak ones. But let's get off of me, because I'm getting too deep. You said you was gonna talk about a situation with the dude in the back about the tattoo. Remember that? Because we were supposed to record this episode a while ago, but I had a lot of shit going on. But God said wait. He said wait because he knew we needed to talk now. But you remember that situation? Because you gonna say something and I'm gonna piggyback off what you said. You remember?
Not for real.
So you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first. Okay,
so I had a situation. I kind of sort of told y'all about it, about the guy that I was talking to, you know, at the job. I was real cool with him, like, for years. We worked together. He was like running shit to me about his outside passion and his vision and all that. And I was like down for him. Then he'll get to talking about managers, and he was a manager. Okay. And he'll talk about managers, and I just kept it, you know, between me and him, because I feel like I'm a real nigga out here, and he fake. Not you, because I'm pointing your way, but he fake. So fast forward, he got in a situation that he wanted the jokes for his home team, because he wanted a position. So he kind of cutthroat me to get that position, and he lied. I can't say he lied on me, but he told on me, because I don't work at the place no more, so I could talk my shit. Let me talk my shit. So he basically told on me, but it wasn't what like he told it all wrong. Like, he just said, like, I just said something, but he not telling the whole story. Like, he said something to me, which made me say what I said. So it was a conversation, but then he gonna go report me like a pussy ass nigga he is. And like, But then you got the nerve to check me because I don't want to talk to, like, I didn't want to talk to him, y'all. So when I found out that he was the one who had, like, told on me, I just was like, I ain't got no beef because I know how I could get. And if you know me, y'all know how I could get. So I just was like, I'm going to just avoid all contact with this man, and it is what it is. Man, this man got the hollering down the store because I didn't speak to him. Man, that's so crazy. Then, okay, so now tell your story about the same man.
You know, just minding my business and stuff like that. Like,
because that's what you do.
Very much so. I be trying to mind my business, but I'm telling you, I just be trying to do my little job and go home. That's all I want to do. So, dude just run up to me and like, hey man, like, hey, you need to watch yourself or whatever like that.
No.
And I'm just like, appreciate it, but
it was a situation that he can't tell y'all.
But it's like, appreciate it, but like, why are you doing all that? Like you making it harder than what it even have to be. Like, thank you, but
because that's people they putting in place. And they thinking they the shit. Just because you're a manager, that don't mean you can shit on people because y'all, they forget that God is watching. He is the everything. And he determined everything. But man.
Yeah, so, I mean, what's some things to avoid the...
I asked you because I can't. I didn't walk around with my head down, like I said. I didn't stay away from the people I did consider friends. Man, I feel like if a bad manager wants you, they want you. All I can say is if God move in your life and you feel uncomfortable, because every situation, because you said it before in other episodes, you pray your way. Man, if God is showing you to make that move. Because it's something that you don't see that he see. And he's preparing you for it. And that's if you're a spiritual person. Because I pray every day and every night. You know, some days I do forget to pray. But I'm always say, thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus, you know. But me, I don't have no answers to avoid it. Because sometimes you can't. Like even in situations where I had fights in stores. Like, it's not like, you know, I had a girl actually come into my job to fight me. And me being young, I was like 21. I was with the shit. So, like, sometimes you have to have a strong mind frame to avoid stuff. But I can't give these people lies because I don't know how to avoid the situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, personally, like, I don't know. I just really be staying to myself. Well, really, truly, my job always be...
Okay, so somebody came up to you and told you about wearing hoodie. You was minding your business.
Okay, that's a fact.
To yourself.
But at the same time, like, I just took it on the shoulder because I knew, like, all right, I wasn't doing the right thing. Because he see...
Oh, I can't say that.
So...
He see you doing your thing in there.
So...
And he jealous because he probably trying to get on that same thing.
Man, look... I can't stand people who don't mind their business, bro.
Fucking business.
Mind their business.
Fucking business.
Man, so I be doing like active stuff when I'm working. So like I was kind of sitting down on a bucket of stuff like that. So they had a chick sitting down in a chair. So manager told her something, and she gonna say, "Oh, they get to do it," or whatever.
I hate that.
And I'm just like, son, so they made us stop sitting down. So now we gotta like be on our knees and stuff. And I'm sorry, once again, like she calls me bougie, but again, like no, on my knees now, man. You got me bent. I'm sorry. Nah. So yeah. Mind's your business, bro. That's how you really like avoid a lot of things. Just mind your business.
So conclusion to this. Y'all mind y'all business. Like what you get for telling on the next man. That's what I don't understand. So I would never be the one that go run and tell. If I tell, that means because you fucking with my money. Because I did have a coworker who was stealing stairs from me. So of course that's fucking with my money. So I'm gonna go tell on that. But I'm saying like, so-and-so got that, man. That's when you keep your head down.
All that messy stuff.
Yeah, keep your head down. Like, why be in other people's business? Like, So if you gonna come tell me something, I'ma hear. I might tell my friend that I know don't talk to nobody in the store that's gonna tell. But other than that, y'all mind y'all business.
Look, so I don't work with this chick, right?
Y'all business.
She'll miss work like 3, 4, maybe even a whole week sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And rather than me being like, how does so-and-so get to do that or whatever like that, guess what I do?
Mind my business.
I mind my business.
I don't give a fuck.
But I get my get back. So, you know, I might call that a little day or something. And I dare you to tell me something. I mean...
So it sounds like y'all, he with that, well, if they check him, he'll be like, well, she did it. You can't tell me. Sound like he that nigga. But conclusion is, y'all mind y'all business. If you one of them coworkers that like to chit chat and tell on people, man, you don't get no.
Stop it.
Let me tell you. Let me be real with you. Them managers don't have no respect for you. They don't respect rats. They don't. They don't. If you are a manager, man, do your best ability. Understand that you have kids that's going to come in the work field. You wouldn't want nobody picking with your child. Understand karma is real, that God is real, and that anything, if you a dirty manager, everything you do, you might think you won the battle. You might have won the battle, but understand you're not going to win the war. So, because God has the last say so. And if you're a customer, because all of y'all customers, we are customers, understand these people is getting minimum wage. And no, that's not your fault because you did not apply for their position. But at the same, have some compassion to these workers, you know, because sometimes they are doing their hardest and their managers is just fucking with them for no reason. They can have 10 servers that say, hey, Krissy is the best employer. She smart customer service and everything. And then at the end of the day, they can still fire Krissy for not speaking to one person. So at the end of the day, y'all just be human. Do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. Now let's move on from that topic, you know, because I have so much I could say, but I'm not even gonna do that. Like everything I wanted to say, I'm not, because then So we're gonna move on and talk about current events. So let's talk about Lil Meech and Summer Walker.
Okay, so what's going on with Lil Meech and Summer Walker?
What's going on? Okay, so this Meech guy tried to holler at her for 2 years.
Okay.
She give him a little time, and he wants to play on her intelligence.
Okay.
He wants to bring groceries inside of his cousin's house.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna be honest. When I saw that, all I could do was laugh. Like as a man, any man, I'm sorry. Like all you could do is just laugh. Like.
What you mean?
I was speaking to the men. Men, all you could do is laugh. Like
that's not his cousin. So what we laughing at?
How you know that's not that man's cousin?
That's not his cousin.
How you know that's not that man's cousin?
Because the way she looked back. She looked back.
I didn't see all of that.
The way she looked back at him, that ain't her cousin.
I didn't see
I'm just saying, Meech, keep it real with your dogs no matter what. Why sweat a girl if you want to do your thing? Just be cool with a girl.
Man, Meech said that was his cousin. That was his cousin. Black men don't cheat.
They lie and they cheat. And Summer Walker already got shit going on. And then she gonna bring Jada up in it. But Jada ain't got 2 baby dads. Jada quit at 1. And I'm not saying I'm a fan of Jada because I don't give a fuck about them little girls. I'm just saying Meech could have came with something better. He could came up with a better lie.
But that's
his cousin. Like, it's funny. It's very funny. He's funny. He's funny.
That was.
And what girl said? What's the name with his little stinky self, musty self? What was the name?
I be out the drum, you hear me? All the way. But my personal take on it is like, Meech, bro, come on, you gotta do better than that. Like, I mean, you know, everybody been kind of down bad before, whatever. So you know.
But don't come up with no lame ass lie.
Yeah, you know. You would have did better, like.
But hold up, let's go back though. Why this DJ man, the DJ, I forgot his name, DJ somebody, he the one who posted it. So I feel like y'all men be lying. Like y'all messy. Men are messy. So why this man caught that on his camera, his Ring camera, and posted it and made it official? So this man dry right on you. So you should go and kick his door down and beat his ass, because now he done told the world that you cheating with your cousin bringing groceries in.
Man, like, that's why you got to be mindful, bro.
Men messy.
Cameras always rolling. Cameras always on, like, so yeah, man, just watch how you be moving out here.
For real, though.
Yeah, you know.
All right, let's rate this wine. Oh, God.
You gonna tell the people what we drinking?
Sure will. Okay, McBride's Sisters Collection. It's called Black Girl Magic Rosé or Rose or whatever you want to call it, whatever you see. Honestly, my opinion on it is I could have kept it at the store.
Okay. Scale of 1 to 10?
-0.
Oh, not the negative.
Not even 0, -0.
Okay.
I don't like it. Like, you drink it and then it's just like, oof.
It's real dry.
Like, yeah. Like, I really had to mix it with some juice, and it still is like my mouth just tastes nasty. Like, what you think about it?
If you're a person that kind of like sweet wine and stuff, like, this is not the wine. It's a dry wine. It's real dry. Like, it's real bitter. I mean, you know.
But it got a little buzz to it.
Yeah, I mean, it is still kind of nice, but if you don't like the bitter, dry wine, definitely not the wine for you.
And it's black owned and women owned.
So yeah, we definitely wanted to support the black owned, women owned business.
Right. But I mean,
but we just not.
It's
a fan.
not for us.
Yeah, we're not a fan of
us.
dry.
Try it out though, and y'all let us know what y'all think. If y'all agree or disagree.
But if you do know, like, sweet version of the brand or something, you know, drop it down low. Let us know, you know. So yeah, like.
And y'all don't be dropping it down low.
Yeah, y'all really don't, man.
Cause I'm saying, if y'all watching all these viewers that we have, why y'all not commenting? Just tell us something.
Yeah.
If it's more than dope, say something.
Yeah.
Like, we keep every time we say drop it low and y'all don't drop shit. But I appreciate y'all for watching though. I do.
Yeah, man, keep it coming and everything like that, you know. Thank y'all for all the critiques and everything like that. Thank y'all for the donations, everything like that. So,
thank y'all. Oh, yes, we've been having people donate wine to try out.
You know.
So, thank you. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all. So, if this is it, like, share, comment, drop it low, pick it up slow. Okay, and we're out. See y'all. Thank y'all.